mom's going outside, she'll go out with her. And she's like, I'm just going to open the door. She's like, okay, are you taking out the trash? I will go with you to take out the trash. So she's like literally my mom's like right hand girl. Reporting in Beaverton, Lindsay Barr, Fox 12 Working. It's a sweet story, Vince. Thank you. Nova's grandmother is now home. The Beaverton Police Department is now nominating the 4-year-old for a Community Life Saving Award. She deserves it, that's for sure. That's right. Happy birthday to your dad. Yeah. We see that. We saw it in the comments. Whose dad is the birthday? Who's got a birthday dad coming up? Who's got a birthday dad coming up? Because you know, if we come around on that day, we're going to say, Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And she's her mama's twin. She looks just like a mama.
Happy birthday to you and many, many more.
That's what we like to see around here.
Happy,
Let's keep it
happy,
moving.
happy
How many of you guys love to see
birthday.
stories like that?
I'm just
Where
singing.
good things are coming
Oh,
together. So you know what?
come on in,
I got
everybody.
something
Tap
even
that
better
screen,
for
hit
you.
that
Let's
subscribe
get on
button.
over
Let's
here.
go,
I know
ladies and gentlemen.
sometimes
How's
you got to
everybody
go through
doing this
pain
wonderful
in
morning out
order
in
to get to the
YouTube
happy stuff.
world?
Sometimes it
We
takes a
had
lot
one
of
person
pain
in
in
here and
order
they
to
already
get to
left.
the good points. So you guys, this is how I
You don't
feel
have to
about
come in.
situations,
There ain't
how
shit
I feel
going on.
about life. Just to let you know, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life too, but I'm never gonna stop. Never gonna keep. Never gonna stop pushing. Never gonna try to. Never gonna stop enjoying life. You know, you can't come.
Some crazy ass shit, guys. Some crazy ass shit out here in this world. Cheese and rights. People trying to run each other kids over with the vehicle. Father kills his own daughter. Wow, insane. Somebody tries to take off with somebody else's kid. Mother's not around. Uh, some crazy ass shit going on out here in this world, guys. Crazy shit. Bunch of crazy stuff happening in this world. Uh, Come on in, everybody. Let's have ourselves a party. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button if you're new here. If you had not yet, guys, please come in and enjoy the great day. Today is a beautiful day. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Good old Thursday. So how's everybody doing this wonderful morning? I was watching the news about this kind of insane. This guy beat his child 12 times and killed her. Parent panicked and called the parent, the cops on himself. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with people? Why would you punch a baby 12 times and killed the child?" And he was panicking. And then yeah, it's crazy. And then there's a lady running down the road in her car chasing after the kid on his e-bike, broad daylight out. She don't remember doing it. She said she was drunk and she don't remember doing it. I'm like, what? And then the Amber Alert that happened. It's like, what is going on with this world? People calling their child, reporting their child missing, and somebody else has their child and she's not even at home. And good thing they caught the guy that was driving he was on his job at 7:30 in the morning, and the Amber Alert happened to come across the radio, and he was watching. And he happened to be right there in that area to be able to get that child in safety hands. That's an awesome thing. You know, so many different things are going crazy in this world, guys. What is going on with everybody? Why do we feel the need that we need to harm our loved ones and kill an innocent? Sure, Parker. Sure, would be lovely for gas. Would be lovely. That's only if you do it, because we know sometimes that's just fake. That's fake news. You know, fake news. That's fake, Parker. Lower, Lewis, lower. Yeah, we'll believe it when I see it. Other than that, I don't believe it until I see it. Because a lot of people have done that and said, "Oh, I'll keep." No, it's all fake money. It's all fake money, unless you tell them the truth. Because see, yeah, question mark on your name. So that definitely does raise an eye to that. You know, about the fake stuff that goes out in this world, guys. It's just so unfair to how people treat other people. You know, it's not that's not how life is supposed to be. We're supposed to be there to help one another in time of need. And that's why God said, unite as one, not unite as thousands. Unite as one to be a good unit as one. To where we could do so many different things in life, guys, if we all would be on the same page of what life is about. Some people just take life like it's a big joke, you know. Life isn't a joke. Life is serious, you know. You only have one life, so live out your day to the fullest every single day, my friends. Every single day. Don't let a day go past you without doing great things. Do a good deed. Do a good deed for everybody. You know, once you see somebody's trying to struggle or to get into a door, that's a good deed of the day. Somebody struggling to get the groceries put in their car, good deed of the day. Every make sure you do a good deed of the day. Most definitely got to do that for our little ones. You know, they trust us. The little ones trust us, and there's so much hatred out here in this world. I can't believe the 20-year-old, 22-year-old that punched his daughter and found out she was killed her. That was like, what the puck is going on with this world these days? You're punching a little baby, and you punched it to death. Wow. 22 years of age, done shit, put himself in jail for the rest of his life for acting like a fool. Guys, that is just totally insane to even see or hear that a 22-year-old did that to his child and she died. And he tried, Jesus Christ. And it's just so crazy how people think it's okay to do these things to our children. We, over here in our community, we like to protect our children. We like to make sure our loved ones are taken care of. Not no creeps are out there trying to get them off the streets because we watch a lot of them pedos to where they go and they get these people arrested for meeting up with 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15-year-old girls and boys. We protect them. We definitely do support each and every one of them groups that are out there. Michigan, there's all kind of different ones that we support and watch, and it's awesome how some of the DAs will do something about it, but most DAs won't do anything about it. So it's a crying shame that some of these DAs are protecting the pedos. That's how it is. There's so many places like Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is the biggest one that protects pedos. It happens. It's in our government. It's all over our government. But they want you guys to be argumentative over something that they already done agreed upon. There's so much that happens in the government area. It's just crazy how everybody is willing to just to touch a little child. How sick can you be to be touching children? There's no need for that, guys. None at all. But you have your politicians are more than glad out there to do that. And it's just a crying shame how people just take and abuse children. That's just not even right, correct. That's just terribly, terribly, terribly wrong to do that to a child. Because once you hurt that child, they're messed up for the rest of their life. It's going to be hard for them to move on through life because that's going to be haunting them for the rest of their lives. What's up there, Cheeseburger? Welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing this blessed Thursday morning, y'all? Welcome. Happy, happy Thursday to each and every one of you guys. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning as we have. We all got to wake up and breathe again and to be able to spend time with our loved ones. Again, it's a special thing in our life. And remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Never, ever doubt that. He is there for you. He will save you. He will help you in time of needs when you're asking for that help. He will help you. It's not supposed to, you pray and all of a sudden it's supposed to happen. It doesn't work that way. You got to be there for yourself, you know. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on in this wonderful world of ours, to where so much hatred, and how can you hate on our innocent little children and do things like that to a child? I just don't understand it. Of how people could be so disrespectful to their own children, at their own children too, at that their own. That's kind of heart wrenching to see that some parents just don't give two pucks, and the ones that want babies can't have them. But the ones that don't want them is the ones that they get to have the babies. And then they mistreat them children, use them for food stamps or whatever income that they can get out so they don't have to work. Yeah, it's just crazy out here in this world and how many people have abused the system and having children after children after children after children. And you're not helping anything. You don't have a job to take care of them babies. You're on assistance, and you suppose that the system is to help all of you. Well, you got to go out there and work. Just like right now, in order to get your food stamps, a lot of people have to go out and work that 2 hours a day for voluntary work. Now, in order to get your food stamps in some states, not all states are like that yet, but most states like ours is, you have to. You have to get that 20 hours a week. You have to work 20 hours a week to go do some voluntary work to get your food stamps. And most people are like, forget that. I'm not going out to work for no damn food stamp. Blah, 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 blah. And then they're flocked because they didn't do it. And now where are they going to come up with the food? Hold on 1 minute.
Just because they were in there asking people for money on.
No, that's crazy. So come on in, everybody. Sorry, I was had a phone call from the doctor's office. I had to go and see what they were talking about. They got my Tresiba to pass. Finally, I get my Tresiba finally. But what's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a blessed one. I went to a doctor's appointment and everybody disappeared from me just for a doctor's appointment. It was telling me that my insulin is going to be passed through, so we got to go pick that up today. Because I haven't had no insulin. Today would be the 6th day I haven't had no insulin, and I've been trying to get the insulin since. But that shows you how it's not hard. It's very hard to get your own scripts with the economy that we're going through. So yeah, it's a crying shame that everybody feels it's okay for everybody to struggle. As long as you're rich and you don't have to worry about it because you're butter. You're making buku. You're making so much money. And then you got the other ones that are out here struggling, and you're all just laughing at us. Look at that poor sap. He can't even get his insulin. You know, it's just a crying shame how this world has become. If you don't have money, you're fucked. If you have money, you're golden. But that is the problem. You got to have money to be golden. And the big bill was nothing but for the rich and the famous to don't have to pay taxes. Isn't that wonderful? They're worried about the middle class and the low class to pay for taxes. The ones that are hurting, the ones that are scraping from the bottom of the barrel every month to just get by. Do, 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 do. Time for another cup of coffee. More coffee, anybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. The hoops and loops that you have to go through just to get medication these days is a crying shame. It's not even fair. It's not right to the other Americans that are not fortunate enough to be rich. You have to be fortunate enough to be rich to be able to fall in it. I am drinking coffee and having my morning coffee and sitting here talking to y'all, see what's going on in this wonderful world that we live in. We've all been blessed. We're here to celebrate another day of life. Remember, live out your life to the fullest every single day. Never cheat yourself out of something. Always live out your day to the fullest. But yeah, so I'm drinking coffee. Coffee this morning. I don't drink. I've been dry for over a year now. Quite over a year. So no, I don't drink and nor do I do drugs anymore. I cleaned myself up. And I did it on my own, and I'm proud of what I did. I did the drinking all by myself, didn't have no assistance of helping me get off the alcohol. I did it all on my own. As I degraded, I slowed down every day. It took one drink less every single day. Australia, it's night. No, it's daytime over here. It's morning time here. It's bright and early in the morning. It's like 17 minutes after 8 here.
He's telling you in Australia it's nighttime.
Nighttime, yes, it's Australia, yeah. Because I've talked to a couple people during the morning time that's down there in Australia. That, yeah, it's nighttime there, yeah. So, It's daylight here. Yeah, we just woke up this beautiful morning that we have. Okay, everybody say hallelujah, praise the Lord, and thank you, Jesus, for this beautiful day that you have given to me. Yes, sir. Everybody, come on in. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. If you have not already, remember, more content. The more subscribers, more content, y'all. And I like to talk about how do you start the stopping of drinking, brother? I did it on how did I stop the drinking? It's because I had so many people that I was hurting every single day, and I got sick and tired of wondering what I had to wake up and had to face the music if I said anything wrong or did anything wrong. So I decided everybody's wanting me to quit drinking, so I did it on my own. I did it for the satisfaction of my grandchild. That's basically why. Another reason. I did it for the love of my loved ones too, because they got sick and tired of seeing me hurt. So you just minus a drink every single day, and you got to have that mind power that you can do anything as long as you set your mind to it. You can do anything. You have to have that control. If you have that control, but if you have that addictive attitude to where you're like, oh, one beer ain't gonna hurt. No, 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 no. Don't do that. That's one beer. Well, then you'll turn back off. You fell off the wagon. Now it's gonna be even harder for you to get back on top of that wagon because you decided to drink again. Once you do decide to drink again, it's always worse the second time than it was the first time. So you got to slowly work on yourself and have that mindset. And you have to first admit that you're an alcoholic before you can start getting better. That's the first thing you have to do is start with that. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Not have somebody else trying to tell you different things in your ears. You can do anything you want to as long as you set your mind to it. It's not that hard to do it to stop drinking. You just got to be able to learn to stay away from the people that are drinking all the time. Just stay away from those people, then you'll be able to do that. Your sobriety was very important for a lot of people, and that's how I quit drinking. One day at a time, less drink, more less drink, less drink, less drink. So to where I was finally down to when I bought two Four Locos that day that I quit. I took a sip of one and I said, oh, what the hell am I drinking this shit? This is freaking disgusting. So I dumped it down the drain and I put the other one in a refrigerator, and that one sat there for over a year.
Watch moving your foot. You're about to kick your coffee.
Yeah, so yeah, I quit on my own. That's how I quit. You got to have that willpower. You got to have that strength to say you can push through anything you want to do in life, and you can do it. You just got to have that mentality that nothing's going to bring me down. I'm going to push through. I'm going to do this. Yes, it's so you could do this all on your own. You don't need nobody to help you. As long you know what can help you is your family, your friends, the ones that you're going to miss out on if you keep on down your road of drinking and losing your family, and because they don't want to be hanging out with you all the time, because all you do want to do is drink, 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 and drink. They don't want nothing. You don't want anything else. You try to avoid of going out. You avoid going to places because you're an alcoholic or a drug addict, and you want that drink or that alcohol which you depend on. So you just got to slowly work on yourself and give yourself that, I got this. I can do this. As long as you keep on pushing forward, you will succeed in what you want in life. That's for sure. But not a problem there, Rye. 26 fly, my bad, 26 fly. Not a problem anytime. I like to help out other people to get them started on a road of sobriety. It's a beautiful thing for sobriety. It really is. You'll see the difference in how much money you have left out at the end of the month when you're doing drink. You'll be like, wow, I have all this money. What the hell? I didn't have none of this money like this before, because it all went for alcohol. So it used to go to marijuana too, but since I have my medical marijuana card, I don't have to worry about buying that off the street. I just go to the dispensary, and dispensaries are getting crazy anymore these days, guys. The prices that they charge you for this marijuana, the taxes is crazy. But if everybody, the states that are legal, don't think you're going to be legal for the rest of the time, because you know what's going to happen? It's all going to stop recreational in certain states that it is, and it's all going to go back to medical marijuana. So if you guys want to stand for your rights and say, no, we want this, you got to go sign this petition at 420 JIM in Google. And as soon as you see that name pop up, his name, 420 Jim, it'll take you right into the petition. Sign that petition. pass it on to the next person, pass it on, share. And that way we can get medical marijuana to be passed federally. Then it'll be recreational through the whole United States, not just some states, because your local government and states picked up as your drug dealer. And now they're collecting so much extra money off you for the taxes, they're killing us. So if you still want a recreational to happen in your state, I advise you to get out and sign that petition. I really do believe you should. It's 420jim.com. Go into Google, punch that in, and it'll take you right to the petition. And you sign it. You can do a 30-second video while you feel people should be released from jail for selling marijuana, which they should, because marijuana is not a controlled substance. There's nothing in marijuana that proves that it's a controlled substance. So they're trying to reschedule this marijuana. But the rescheduling is not helping. It's still going to go to where it's going to be medical uses only. It's not going to be recreational for you. You're going to have to stop and put the brakes on when they take that right from you. So guys, don't let them take that right from you, because if you do, they're going to do it. But you have to stand up for your rights as a smoker, or as a unit, united as one, to be there for each other. To get this law to pass, to be federally passed, it would help us so much, because right now all the states that are selling, it's not legal to sell. It's not. It has to be passed by federal before it's legal to smoke weed anywhere in the state. And that's not happening. So once the feds step in and take over these dispensaries that are local, that are, in your community, they're all going to be shut down. And then it's going to be, you're going to have to become and get your card to be able to smoke, because now once you have to do that, now you don't even have a right to carry a gun. So the best thing is to get this to pass through the House, through federally, to where it's recreational through the whole United States. And not only that, hemp, and that's grown outside, it sucks out 25% of pollution out the air. And plus, not only that, the bud, it brings out such a much cleaner oil that would work in our vehicles or anything, better than crude oil, and much cheaper than crude oil too. Because right now crude oil is at $100 and some odd. We're here $5 a gallon. What the puck is going on here, world? You let this scumbag come in and take over the world and fatten his pockets even more and more. Go ahead, MAGA, you dumbasses. MAGA is dumb. They're stupid. If you guys are so supportive of him, go fight this war that we're in, instead of taking all this other people that don't agree with this guy's at first said he's trying to do in this world. He ain't trying to do nothing. He's trying to do is fatten his pockets. That's what a businessman does. That's exactly what a businessman does. Fattens his pocket. Why we're sitting here suffering and figuring, how do we get food? How do I get my meds? How do I get gas? Do I choose food or gas so I can get back and forth to work? It's one thing after another, guys. It's not, you need to stand for your rights and fucking stand up and say, no, this shit has got to stop. Nearly $2. What?
I put Jim up there.
All right. And if anybody's interested to signing the petition, it's pinned here at the bottom of my screen. You go to sign that petition. Once you go into Google and you punch that in, it'll take you right into it. That's already paid for the petition. So just go in there, sign that petition, do whatever video you want to do. Why people should be released from jail from smoking marijuana, because marijuana is not a controlled substance. There's nothing in marijuana that proves that it is a controlled substance, guys. So we're letting them to reschedule it, and rescheduling it is not going to help none of us. It's not. If you want this medical marijuana to be passed, it needs to be federally passed. And I stress that you go and sign this petition. There's an older man that goes out there. He rides a Winnebago around. It's a billboard. And he goes around to get signatures for marijuana to be passed through federally. Nobody should be in jail for selling marijuana, because marijuana is not a controlled substance. There's nothing in marijuana that proves that it's a controlled substance. Or can you get addicted to it? The only way you can get addicted to marijuana is if you add something to it. That's the only way you're going to get addicted to marijuana. And that's, a lot of people mix their tobacco in with their marijuana. There you go. Now it's an addiction because marijuana and nicotine is addictive. So that's how you get addicted to marijuana if you're adding something to it, like tobacco, and that there would be addictive. Then yes, but is it hard to quit to marijuana? No, I quit. I've quit numerous times, but I go back because I enjoy it. It helps me. It helps really with my joints and everything else. It's swallowing constantly. It really helps for a lot of different things. Marijuana does, and not only that, that would help with their clothing industry. Hemp can grow so many better materials that you can get from hemp than what you can from cotton. Not only that, you could build a house with hemp and have a much stronger house than a house built with wood. The ventilation inside of these houses are wonderful if anybody has allergies. Go look up the hemp house and see what the beneficiaries is of owning a hemp house. And you will see, wow, whoa, we want one of these. So we need to stand up and let our voices be heard that we want this marijuana to be passed federally, not by your local government. Because all they're doing is got their hands out. Give me money. Give me your money. Money, money, money. And knowing they ain't paying that much for those, for that weed, they're just taxing. That's how much taxes that they put on the marijuana. And these guys are so, oh, it's okay. Nope, it's not. It's not legal. No, it's not. It's about to be taken away and you're not going to have it anymore. So go out there, make your voice be heard and say, fuck this. You are not taking our rights away from us like they've done before. It ain't the first time they took the right for smoking from it being recreational. Everybody, oh, it causes mental problem. No, it doesn't. It causes no health problems at all. So we need to stand up as a country and go get what we want. And you will see that life can be so much easier for you if you just go out there and do what you need to do to support you and your community. So that's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody's panty waste. Oh my God, they're gonna do this and do something about it. Don't bitch about it. Go out and make something about it. Do something about it. Sitting there crying about, oh, they're gonna know. See, you should have done something a long time ago. That's why they took your rights away to smoke marijuana, because nobody wants to stand up and be vocal of what they want in their country. We can grow a much better oil that helps out our ozone. Helps out the ozone. Our ozone is so pucked up right now, it don't even know how to act. The climate change, you can't breathe. That's why you have all the stuff that's going on with the weather. The more you pollute, the more it is for the ozone. Same with the glaciers. The glaciers are melting too because of all this pollution. And their solution to it, oh, let's get ourselves an electric car. Who in the puck can afford an electric car? I sure in the hell can't. And owning an electric vehicle, what, for your house to burn down? Because once the car's caught on fire, there's no putting them out. The foam that they use to put out battery fires can no longer be used because it causes cancer. It causes cancer, everybody. So getting them vehicles, you're paying so much money for them, and you just get to watch it melt and burn to pieces to the ground. And there's nothing you can do about your $60-some thousand car or more, whatever you're paying for these cars. It's very expensive, and so that there would resolve a lot of problems in the world if we just grow hemp and have the bud for our oil. It would make America great again. It'd make America way better than what it is now. We cut down on cutting down our forests every day because hemp can build a house way better than a piece of wood will. I promise you that. It won't warp. You won't have it crack. Your foundations, no, you'll be fine. I'm telling you, them hemp houses are the way to go. Go look up a hemp house, and you'll see the beneficiaries of what you can get off of hemp than what you can out of a cotton or a piece of wood. We want to save our forest for wild. Where's the wild supposed to go? And then you all wonder why there's so much wild animals in our cities, because there's nowhere to go. You took it away from them. So they have to try to find new housing. So, yeah, that's what's the problem here. the wild has nowhere to go, all the wild animals. So they're stuck in the cities and they're getting hit left and right because they're not meant to be in the cities. Because where the forests were torn down and to make a spot for a new building or whatever, you're taking wildlife away for the wildlife to live. So that's what's wrong with the world today. Nobody has they don't care about nobody else but themselves most of the time. That's what the world is. A bunch of hatred. Bunches and bunches of hatred. I tell you, bunches. And it's crazy.
Oh, did you see on Facebook that people are not gonna want to go through downtown Greenville no more?
They're about ready to work on that main road.
No.
No.
Westside Deli's being evicted.
I know. I know. Dunkin' Donuts is going.
Yeah, that place.
So what's
is gonna
up,
be so
everybody?
busy.
Come on in. Nearly $2 in Australia. Leader have and now it's from $1. So okay. So come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button for more content, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you to you the truth and nothing but the truth because I don't have no reason to lie. You know how many people listen to fake news every single day? And they're sitting at the edge of their seat just waiting for the next thing to come out so they can have something to talk about at dinner time. These guys are supporting a soap opera that's a nasty soap opera that you're getting everything taken away from you. Yeah. And Mega. No, Mega. No. If you want Mega, it's because you're rich. That's the only reason why you want Mega. That's why they wanted that big bill passed so the millionaires and the trillionaires don't have to pay taxes. And they're getting richer. Huh? Isn't that special, huh? You have to be rich to make it anywhere on this world. Because listen, all your governors and the people that represent your state and everything, that's all free medical care. They get all free gas, everything. They're not paying a dime for anything. So it's not hurting their pockets at all. So they don't care what's in effect for the country. Because they're already set. They're fine. Their stuff is already paid for. Theirs is already paid for. They don't have to pay a damn dollar. And then everybody wants to represent the big bill because it helps millionaires. That know all that money that they donate and help other programs, they're being taken away from us every single day of these programs because you don't have to pay taxes. And guess what? All that tax money helped out the communities a lot. And not anymore, unless we make a stand. We need to make a stand and say, no king, no war. No. And let's have marijuana federally passed. But if anybody's interested, it's posted down here at the bottom. And it's f420jim.com and Google. That'll take you right there. Pushes down his name. It'll take you right into petition. You don't have to pay nothing. You go in there and you can explain why you feel people should be released from prisons for selling marijuana. They don't belong in there for selling weed, a flower. It's not a controlled substance. Not only that, the hemp, each part of that plant is used for something differently. Yo, bro. No, I don't, I can't eat that shit. No. Nope, and nope. It has potatoes in it. I can't. No chicken pot pies for me. No siree. But yeah, guys, that's what we're trying to do is bring this world back together as united. And back in the day when marijuana was legal, there was people in the president's ear, hey, this stuff is a controlled substance. It's making people addicted to it. No, it wasn't. They lied. That helped out the tree companies, the cotton fields, because they knew hemp could take over and be a better product. But they don't want us to have that product. They want us to keep on wanting to brainwash us to tell us that we need to do this and we need to do that and you need to do this. That's all they're doing is brainwashing you. And these guys are that foolish to fall into a trap of an imbecile that's running our country. You got one in there at the end of the presidency that's a 3-time felon. You, as a regular person, you think you're going to get a job as a 3-time felon? They're going to laugh at you. You know where you're going to be working at? As a fast food restaurant for the rest of your life when you become a felon. But not if you're the president. You just get swatted at. You don't even got to go to jail. How about that? The hush hush money case. Um. So yeah, that's what's going on in this world, and it's pathetic that people are so eager to follow a piece of scum that's in office. To where, come on, all these shootings, it's all made up. It's none of the shit is real, because if somebody wanted his death as asset and they were trying to, trust and believe they can get him right between their freaking eyes. But come on now, on that last one to where they tried to shoot, J.D. Vance was hurried off the stage while your president was still sitting in the chair, not even being covered. How about that? Very interesting, huh? J.D. Vance was rushed out by security, but your president was not. He was still sitting at the chair. So that's kind of fishy to me, right there. Three different times now, somebody's tried to assassinate his dumb ass. And, yeah. Security isn't that good, as you see. It's not that good in these rallies that they do. It's not safe at all. They're not there to protect you. They're there to protect that president. And they're not doing a good job at it either. 3 times already. 3 times within a year, guys. 3 times within a year. People have tried to use him as a target board. Does that tell you how great America is when you're trying to kill off your president of the United States? That's telling you your economy's bad and it's shitty. And everybody's so eager to follow along with all the bullshit that comes out of his mouth. He don't know how to tell the truth because, oh, the war's going to be over in 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be over. What are you talking about? It's still going. Where'd that 3 to 4 weeks said it was going to be gone? Oh, that's right. It didn't go nowhere. All the money that's fattening that pockets of the president every day that this war's going on. Yeah. There you go. That tells you the whole truth about America. Anybody comes here and wants to live an American dream, please don't. It's not worth it right now. It's definitely not. It's not a dream. It's definitely not a dream. It's a horrifying dream for most Americans now. Because it's all on Joe Biden. He did this and he did that and he just let people in and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, the president of the United States at the time before Joe Biden took office, his ass left the fucking office way, way before the president was sworn in. So that tells you how big of a supporter he is for the Americans, huh? He don't give 2 shits about you. He only cares about his cabinet and his pocket. So that's what happens when you put a businessman as the president of the United States. He's willing to put his name on anything just to get it passed. And he said he rescheduled marijuana. No, he didn't. He didn't reschedule shit yet. It still is scheduled as a controlled substance. It should not be a controlled substance. It's a freaking weed. It's a flower. But it's all right for everybody to go out and get drunk every night and drive their cars home and have a chance of killing themselves or others. What's up there, Emergency? Welcome back into the stream. Welcome back in. Come on in. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, guys. But, so what's everybody's agenda for the day? We were just sitting in here talking about how we need to get marijuana passed federally, not your local government or your states, because they become your drug dealer. They took over that drug dealer's position and took a job away from often Americans, so you may as well say, and it's not legal for them to be selling it. It has to be passed federally in order for any state to sell marijuana. The only thing they are able to do right now is medically use only. The recreational is about ready to be taken off you guys sooner or later. And you're going to wish that you signed this petition and be like, damn, these people weren't lying to us. They were really telling the truth that you need to go sign this petition because we're on the edge about to lose the rights for your recreational use of marijuana. So, there you go, guys. You got to do something about it. You got to stand up for your rights to party, you know? Because if you don't, nobody else is going to do it for you. So, that's what we got to do in the world today to make sure that we can get what we want in life. Because if we don't stand up for our own, it's going to be taken from us very easily. Taken from us. 100% taken from us. But, so anybody else got anything to say out here? And what's going on, y'all? Come on in. I got 3 people over there, and that's all I have in here. Boom. So, where'd you go, Emergency? Where'd everybody go, huh? Come on in. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button for more content, y'all. Bada bing and a bada boom. Bada bing and a bada boom. So that's what we need to do, is to stand for our rights. Because if you don't, they're going to be taken from you. And it ain't going to be nobody else to blame but your own self. Because you fell a victim of the person that is running the White House. He's really screwing everybody for his gratifications to fatten his pocket. Not worried about us Americans. He's only worried about himself. And everybody that's mega, you're a fool. 100% a fool. Because there should be no mega bullshit that should be allowed in this country. He's not a king. He's far from being a king. He's a human being just like we are. He ain't nobody different than we are. So that's what happens when body stops slapping from doing the wild thing. But as a country, we need to stand up for our rights. And if we don't, it's going to be taken from us. 100% taken from us. You're not going to have it anymore. You definitely ain't. You're going to wish that you listened to somebody else that's trying to put a bug in your ear to get you to do something that's very important. If you want it to stay recreational, you need to go sign this federally passed marijuana in the United States. Because like I said, right now, federal can go in and shut down every single one of these dispensaries. And your recreational is going to be gone because it's just only going to be medical use only. If you don't make a stand now and do something about it. It's pinned down here at the bottom of my screen of where you got to go to go ahead and sign that petition. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. You're more than welcome to go in there and have other people that you know sign that petition to make this petition pass. We need to get it on the ballot. We need so many different signatures for this federally passed. And we got to work on hard. We got to grind the pavement to get somebody to come and to support the act of the bill for marijuana to be legalized through the whole United States, not just one state, not certain states only. The whole United States would be recreational, but to be more beneficial for everybody. Very beneficiary. Because look, the marijuana, the oils, just the oils alone can help a child that's having seizures. The oils from just the plant, not the THC, just the oils from the plant can help a lot of kids that are having seizures. Most definitely a way better, and it's healthy. It's not a controlled substance. It's much more of a very good to help your body to grow, to feel better. So, but that's what's going on with our world today. Bunch of hatred that's going on, and then there's people that want women to carry a child to full term if they've been raped or if it's the same family, whatever you call it, like
Incest.
incest is not the best, guys. It's not. So yeah, they have to carry that baby, even if they were raped. They got to carry that baby to full terms. What the fuck is anybody's business? Of, oh, it's got a heartbeat. It's alive. But yeah, we fully understand that. But you're making somebody that has been raped by a family member or somebody else to carry a baby to full terms. Even what kind of bullcrap is that, guys? That could really mess with somebody's body and be way worse with their mental health than what it is now. They're not making anything better for anybody. For sure, they're not. Not at all. They're definitely not. Not at all, period. Are they there to help anybody? So, yeah, guys, come on in. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it again and again and again and again. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about this morning? You need any help with your depression, your anxiety to help you get through the day? Turn on some hard rock music and just thrash through the room, and you feel that excitement and that goodness that you have in your body. Keep that going. Keep that going throughout the day. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let the hateful words of a hater bring you down. You're a much better person than that. Don't listen to the hatred, because the hatred, that's what they want to do. They want to see you fall. They want to see you not succeed in life. Once they have accomplished that, they're so stoked about it because there's something going on in their family and they're hurting themselves, and that's why they get the gratification of watching somebody else hurt because they were hurting. It's kind of weird, ain't it? How people be thinking like that. So let's get. Where is it at? It's time. 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 Where in the hell did it go? Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. I don't know. Will it ever stop? I don't know. Here's my bowl. Right her. I was looking for my bowl. Whoa, we're going sideways, guys. Sorry, we went sideways and we're just flying everywhere around. We're about ready to get out the good old green. And let's have a good old tote.
Where's Butch going
Good stuff. Some good stuff there, guys. Some good stuff. Yes, it is. Cheese and rice and throwing shit around. What the fuck did I do? I just shut. What the hell did I do? I don't know what I did. He says he loves cheese, babe. Don't you think it's awesome? He likes cheese.
Yeah,
cheese is so
amazing.
wonderful.
So
Cheese is so good for you. I like to smoke Gouda with truffles in it. Oh, it's so good.
proud of them.
Cheese is very, very good for you. I could sit down. Who is this ham rider? What the heck are you talking about? What you talking about, fool? Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button for more content, guys. Cheese and cheese is very good. I like cheese. I used to be able to sit down and eat a whole brick of cheese and a half a bag of chips very easily, and I used to do it all the time. But I don't eat cheese like I used to. I used to eat it by the block, and now with the cholesterol and everything else that's going on, I have to take cholesterol medication, and all because I'm a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, because that tells you how much our processed foods are so not good for us. None of them processed foods are good for you. They're packed with sugars, totally packed with sugars. And some of the stuff that you wouldn't believe that we're ingesting that's for your food not to rot, to preserve your food. Ooh, the stuff that they put in there to preserve your food is just, ugh, it's not good. It's not good. That's why I'd rather cook at home. And at least I know what's going in it. And always give your best. Never get discouraged. Never be. Always remember, may hate you, do not stay. Hate will win unless they hate them. And they destroy ourselves, Richard Nixon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Richard. Yeah, very good there, Lord. Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. If you have not already, ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll it. Let's get her done up in her. I'm throwing my lighter around up in her. Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button for more content. Come on in. Come on, come on, come on now. Come on in. Yeah, sir. The things that are happening in our world is kind of crazy. And I don't see how the government can put their 2 cents in about somebody. If you're a boy, you're a boy. If you're a girl, you're a girl. You know how long this has been happening in the world of everybody being some kind of way towards somebody else, like bi, or if they're gay or whatever. They have same-sex marriages, but they frown on that. Your mega does, okay? A boy is a boy and a girl's a girl. You can't change that. Why? Because you telling me that a baby that's born, and you can watch what they do, and that makes you wonder sometimes, and then finally it comes out when they're afraid. They're afraid to come out the closet because of the hatred that's in this world. That's what the problem is with the world. So much hatred, worried about what other people are doing instead of worrying about their own lives. You don't have to. So what if somebody wants to become a girl if they're a man, or a girl wants to become into a boy? Because your hormones and you feel differently about different things. But you don't have the right to judge them and say, oh, you're a liar. There's no way you feel about that. We have the right to tell you you can't do this. You can't sell this. And you can't do that. That is none of your damn business. That has nothing to do with government. None at all, period. So, yeah, it has nothing to do with it, period. But everybody has to put their 2 cents in where it does not belong, because you're following a coward as a president of the United States. And these guys are, yes, go, 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 go. You fucking fools. Every one of y'all are fools that are mega. Now, how do you like paying $5 a gallon for go-go juice? How do you like that fact? That you're paying double the amount of gas before the war started. But our president's sure to us, said, oh, it's going to be taken care of within 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be over. He is a compulsive liar. Compulsive liar. And everybody falls in his footsteps because they get into somebody being rude and disrespectful. They like that. They thrive on that. It's a soap opera for them to follow. And they're just waiting for the next story to come out so they can be, oh, did you hear about this, this, and this, and this, and that? But don't listen to the hatred out here, guys. Don't. Because once you agree to the hateful things that can happen in our world, you're not doing us any favors. You're definitely not doing us any favors at all by going against somebody else's will and power of how they feel about themselves. What is it, if anybody's business, what goes on with other people? It's not with you. They're not bothering with you, so why are you worried about it? It's about if a man... Okay, I understand the same sex, the sports. I fully understand that, fully 100%. But still, the government has nothing to do with what you do with your body. That is your decision. That is your right to have a say-so of what you want for yourself. not for somebody else to tell you and say, "Oh no, you're not gay. You're just you're missed. You're confused. You don't have them feelings. You don't feel that way." Who are you to tell somebody about how they feel about somebody else? And it says, "No, that's not right. You're not supposed to do that." That has nothing to do with government. Nothing at all. But you look at most of your most people that are in the government, they go for trans ladies. Look at the Adam's apple on most of your governor's wives. Find out it's same sex, same sex. But it's okay for them to do it. But as an American, no, 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 no. You're not allowed to do that. Go sit in the back of the bus and think about it. What you're doing here. You're not gay. You're nothing like that. You have no right to say to somebody that they feel different about themselves. That's where we get the hatred. Lots of hatred in this world over. And you're putting your 2 cents where it does not belong. Period. Does not belong there. But everybody is willing to indulge in the behavior of a big ass child that is running our country. So yeah, y'all feel better now that you're following this mega bullshit and passing that big bill that it was so wonderful. Oh my God, he's the best. He's the best. No, he's not. Once he's gone out of office, which he's not going to be there in 2028. You're going to see a lot of things change back to normal again. Then you'll be like, holy shit, America wasn't great in the first place. You have a president that's destroying us, destroying our lives, destroying it and destroying it. And I started it because they had nuclear weapons, and he didn't even get permission to start the war. He did it all on his own because they thought they had nuclear weapons, but no proof that they had an actual nuke. None at all. That's what the whole thing was about. It wasn't about how they treated their women there in Iran. If they looked at somebody wrong or had a piece of hair, just a piece of hair come out from that they could see, they are getting acid thrown in their faces. They have um, snipers setting up on buildings waiting for you to come out to shoot and kill you. That's how that country was ran, okay, over there in Iran. And what is it our business to go in and control something that has nothing to do with Americans about how they're running their government over there? That was their business. We had no reason to put our 2 cents in there. There was no actual proof that they had nuclear weapons. No, they didn't. They even shot out the places to where it was supposedly where these nukes were at. And that was supposed to be over within 2 to 3 weeks after that. How many months has it now been since we were promised that it was going to end? So you have a compulsive liar, 100% in office. And everybody's... Ooh, sorry.
That's not supposed to be what you do.
So, guys, what do you want in life? Do you want to who is the ham rider? I don't know. Maybe you? Are you the ham rider? Is that what you're saying there, Lord? Zebra? Oh, shit.
The Ham Rider was written by Vicious.
Yeah, Vicious, yeah.
You said the Lord Ham Rider.
No, I was saying the Lord Rider. The Lord Zebra. Zebra. Always remember, others may hate you, and others hate you with the wind, unless they hate them. And they destroy yourself and Richard Nixon yippers. So true. But that's what we have to do, guys. to take over this world, to make it ours again. We need to stop the foolishness that's happening in the office. And all this freaking bullshit about he said, she said, pedophiles. If there's a lot of pedophiles in this world, yeah. And they're going after our innocent children. And that's why a lot of your cities protect child molesters. They protect them. So, yeah. So if you're right, if you're wrong, and that pretty much it's not going to be right because you know how life is. It's not about you making a roll up to what changes things. It's about how the government wants to run you. And everybody seems to be satisfied with the way their country's being ran and taking every damn dollar that you have just to get to work, and you're paying for your money. You're not paying your bills. You're not able to buy groceries. You're not able to buy your medication. But everybody's satisfied with what is going on in our world. And I don't see how you could be so pleasant and happy of how our lives are being destroyed by this government, by the police that are just as bad. So, I don't know. I don't know, everybody. I don't know what's going on with this world, but hopefully this world can change and to be a better place. And we need to pick up the pieces and put it back together as united as one. You know, the America. America, 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 America. Home, sweet home. Yeah, Ricky is live. Yes, sirree. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I was just in here babbling about your government, how fucked up it is.
It's doing good. I'm still getting kind of used to break them down because it's still more stiff,
Yeah.
but it's good. Oh, yeah.
So if you want your life to be like that for the rest of your life, so by all means, don't go out and do anything different for it. Just sit there and be happy and not say nothing. As Americans, we have the right to hear our voices to be heard. And, yeah. That's right, everybody. Kinda doom, kinda doom, kinda doom, doom, doom. Cheese and rice. Who's the ham rider? I don't know. Huh?
You, I guess.
Who's the ham rider? Yeah. Getting so vicious with one another this morning, eh, mates? What's going on there, mates? Anybody watching anything good on the telly today? Anything good on the telly? It must have been late for whoever was in Australia. They didn't talk long. Must be a little kid needing to go to school tomorrow. Yeah, because it'll be Friday. They're going into Friday morning already. As we're waking up, starting our day on the other side of the world, it was dark. Very, very dark. We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. 'Cause we are the champions, we are the champions. Come on in, everybody. Double, 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 double. That's Scotty. And double tap and double tap and double, double, double tap and double tap and double tap. So we need to go there. We need to go here. Okay, we got that done. Now we can go back here. Home it. Okay. There we go. So how you know you? No, I don't know anybody really from Ohio. No, I sure don't. I live on the Ohio PA line, but I don't know too many people that I know that's in Ohio. No, never heard of the Whiteheads. Never heard of it. I've heard a lot of people's name possibly could be like that, but I've never actually have heard anybody saying Whiteheads. No, I don't know any. What about you? Do you must know them, eh? What's going on, everybody? Double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button for more content. We're in here talking this morning of why marijuana should be passed federally instead of by your local government. Because right now, it's not looking good for anybody that's recreational in the States. Keep it recreational, because if you don't, it's going to be gone and it's all going to be back to medical uses only. So then you're going to be trucked. You're not going to be getting that. Oh, I don't have to have a card. I can just walk. Well, that right's about to be taken from you if you don't go in and sign this petition. You will see people that are in jail for something they didn't do, because weed is not a controlled substance. There. So weed is definitely not a controlled substance. So it should not even be put on a schedule. It should not even schedule as any kind of drug. It's a flower. It's a weed. That's where we get the good oils from, is that flower. That's much cleaner than crude oil. And it would save our ozone. Our ozone is choking. Our climate change has changed so much over the years because the ozone don't know how to act because there's so much pollution. So that's good, right, guys? Very, very good, huh? Yeah. Well, I don't know where to go today, except right here.
Yes, we do. We gotta go to Walmart. You need your insulin.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go get my insulin. They had me off my insulin for over 5 days because your president said he was going to have insulin lowered. I couldn't even get my insulin. I'm 5 days now without insulin. 5 days without insulin. But it's okay. Diabetic's not good for not having their medicine. That's not good for that person. But that's what your government decides it's okay for that. So the government says your diabetes, it can wait. We don't want to pay for that, Tracy. You can just wait to get something that's not good for you. Just keep on doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Just keep on eating that sugars without your diabetic, without your insulin, your carbs, everything you got to watch when you're diabetic. And I guess they don't give two shits about anybody with diabetes because my insurance company said, nope, we need some money. You can't get your insulin. I was like, what? So now I have been waiting 5 days, and I think it went through. Almost a week later, I've been without my insulin, though. That's good, right? That's what they done did to me. Changing a lot of prescriptions around to where they don't want to pay for this, they don't want to pay for that. Well, then we should be a country that where everybody gets free medical, just like any other country around us. They get their medical paid for and their prescriptions. They get it all for free. The state takes care of it. But we're in the why can't we have free medical and everything else just like any other country? No, they want every dollar bill because this is greed. every dollar bill that they can get off an American, they're happy. They're happy as long as it's going in their pockets is all that matters, you know. So you could bury that. You can bury that, yes sir. You can bury that. Yeah. So true, so true, so true. But yeah, guys, that's what I had to go through just to get my insulin. It's a week later. Finally, I'm getting some insulin for my body after a week later. But they were supposed to lower the price of insulin, but no, they didn't. I didn't have that money to come up with what's the insulin that they wanted me to, how much. I said, no, I don't have that kind of money. Well, let us know when you. So they don't give two shits if you have your insulin or not. They don't care. So all I gotta do is say thanks, President Trump. Thank you for letting me go without my insulin for a whole week. Thanks for the stupidity of our country. Come on. Well, I'm about to get out of here. There's only 2 people in here. I'm going to go until 1:15, and I'm going to be gone.
1:15?
I mean, well, no, on my thing over here, for an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay. You said 1:15. I was like, wait a minute, it's only going on 9:15. It had me confused there, babe.
So, I'm going to go ahead and be out of here real quick here, guys. If nobody else has anything to talk about, there's no sense of staying alive. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They all run from it because they're pathetic and they can't stand for the rights. They can't stand and be there for a fellow American. Doesn't work that way anymore. You got to fight for what you want, and that's a crying shame that you have to do that in life. That's so fucked up already. But all right, thanks everybody for coming in and supporting the stream. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Please come back again. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Don't use his name in vain. Say cheese and rice. Cheese and rice. Yeah, say cheese and rice to say it instead of using Jesus Christ's name in vain. It's easily to say. Say cheese and rice. Cheese and rice, everybody. So everybody, hope you have a blessed one. Thanks for coming in and supporting the stream. I thank you so much. Everybody, it's going to be a better day. Just keep your head up. Have faith. Later, y'all.